everybody. Welcome to another show. We got two guests backstage already waiting to come on in. And that's what I like to see is people waiting backstage right after that intro to come and talk to me. It is April the 23rd. We are live right now. If you want to join in on the panel, click on the link, follow the directions, and come on in and chat with me. It is 10 degrees outside. The snow has finally all melted. Thank God. Well, let's bring in our first guest. It is Melanie. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Hi. I'm good.
Hi, and we have another one. Let's bring him in. It's Steve from Boston. Welcome to the show. How you doing, buddy?
Hello.
Everybody is here. How's things? What's new and exciting?
It's not that cold where you are.
It's 10 degrees. It's getting better. You can actually go for a walk now and not. Yeah, it was very windy today. Very windy. And I don't know why, but usually gets really windy around this time. You know, whatever. But hey, at least the snow is gone. That's all that matters. Right?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Snow's gone.
So everything's going good with me. I mean, I drove past the Costco today, and the lineup was insane. I think everybody who panicked who panic bought, 6 weeks ago, is now running out of food, and they're like, "Oh, God, we got to go back and go do some more shopping." So like everybody is out there shopping, like today for some reason. It's insane. It's insane. Have you guys run out of food yet? Not yet.
No.
Okay, good.
Jen and I didn't panic buy though, so
no, neither did I. I mean, I go on a weekly basis and I stand in that long lineup. But today, for some reason, it's huge. Everywhere you go, there's a long lineup everywhere. Yeah. And so we have Mark's Dice.
Home Depot was disgusting.
Really? Why did you have to go to Home Depot?
Well, I wanted to buy this Craig jig.
Craig jig?
To make pocket holes.
Okay.
And then I wanted to buy professional window washing stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna start window washing and because I'm a cleaner.
Yeah, you got to clean off all that COVID-19 bacteria all over the place.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I was at. And you had to stand in a line outside because they're only allowed so many people inside of the store.
Oh yeah.
So every time somebody came out, then other people would go in, but there was people trying to do home renovations and everything, and
oh God,
in there buying so much wood, and there was only so much wood that they were allowed to buy. And it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I took my time. I was an hour in there, following arrows.
Well, that's just too long.
You know what? It's not.
No, not really.
I can deal a maximum of 15 minutes at Home Depot.
No, yeah, I gotta be in and out. I can't be there longer than 20 minutes.
Okay, you guys are men. You just don't understand.
I gotta go in, get what I need, and then leave. We have Mark Stice in the house. Welcome, Mark. Good to see you, my friend. D9.
Oh, is he joining us?
I don't know. Maybe. We have D9 in the house. Welcome to the show.
Be lazy?
And we have a no name. I have a no name.
No name.
No name watching the show.
No name.
If you guys want to see the comments, all you got to do is open up a second tab and then go back into my channel, click on the video. Make sure you hit the mute button on that second tab so you don't have, double sound coming at you. And then that way you can read the comments. Just have two tabs open. So, hey, Jen went shopping today, and I said to her she's crazy, but she's going now because it's it's late, and we're hoping that there's not going to be a lineup because it was insane. She wants grapes and apples and oranges and stuff again, which it's okay. I mean, we're starting to eat. Well, she's always been eating healthy. Me, on the other hand, I don't eat healthy. It's a struggle for me. So, but she's trying. She's trying to.
Why?
She's trying to get me to start eating a little bit more healthier. But for me, it's hard because when I'm hungry and I want something now. I don't want to have to, wait for someone to make me a healthy dinner. Just give me whatever the hell is whatever drive-through windows open. Just give me that. Yeah. So, Mark, come and join me. Come and join us. We're live. Don't be shy. We know you're not a shy guy. He just had an anniversary, by the way. So happy anniversary to
yes, he did.
Mark and his wife,
Happy
Barbara.
anniversary.
They had a fantastic time having takeout. I mean, that's all you could do is have takeout on your anniversary.
That's all you could do.
That's all you could do. But hey, it's still a special moment because you got to spend it with your other half.
Oh, he says he's a shy guy.
No, he's not a yeah.
We know that.
No. Journey with V, how you doing? Welcome to the show. I haven't seen a video from you in a long time. What's going on? Post a video. Hopefully you're doing okay. Come and join us and chat with us live if you want to. I'm going to post the link one more time. We have 2 guests on the show. We have Melanie and we have Steve from Boston. So don't be shy. Come and talk to us. We promise we won't or scream or
Bite.
We won't bite. Yeah, so that's my highlight of the day. So Canada, the curve is kind of doing, we're having like little peaks and then we kind of like flatten out and then we kind of like drop. But COVID-19 is still hitting us pretty hard. I don't know if things are going to come to normal here anytime soon, but people are getting a little bit, frustrated and for good reason, because we can't, some people can't work. Some people can't, we can't visit anybody. Like, Mike's like, oh man, I wish I could have you guys over for dinner tonight because I'm having this. And I'm like, oh man, like Mike's cooking, the only Heiko, his cooking is amazing. And it breaks my heart every time he's like, oh, I'm making this. And I'm like, oh man, can I come over? He's like, no, man, we have to stay 6 feet apart from each other. I'm like, well, can't you just leave a bowl outside your door for me and I'll just come grab it? Like, just let me know when it's out there and I'll come get it, He's like, no, man.
Really?
Yeah, he won't let me come over. Yeah, he's afraid.
Well, there's a good reason.
Did you see his last video? He came to pick up an SD card from my house. And he's like, leave it on the ground, man.
Yes, I know. That was very interesting.
And he's like, walk away. Leave it on the ground and walk away. I'm like, okay. So I had to leave his memory card on the ground and walk away. And he did a video on it. What a guy. Guy's worried. He's sleeping right now because the guy
showing how Edmonton is so deserted in downtown.
It is. Yeah, he showed the video. It is pretty deserted, I would say. Our traffic is pretty insane, on a work day. But now it's not bad at all. People are speeding
on
all over the place.
Day, how long would it take? So on a work day, how long would it take you to get from your house to downtown?
It would take me about 20 minutes on a work day. I guess during rush hour.
That is not bad.
No, but now I can get downtown in like 5 minutes.
That is still not bad.
Yeah.
20 minutes is pretty good.
Yeah.
20 minutes is about, what is it?
Coming home though, because
7 miles. Yeah. That could take 45.
Oh, really? Like coming home though.
Yeah.
It takes about 45 minutes because everybody leaves downtown the same time, 4:30, and then it's like boom. Right? Yep. And then you're like, oh God, like where do we go? There's only like 3 ways to go from downtown to the south side, right? And so unless you want to go out of the way, then you can go, you can take the White Mud for an example, or you can go and take Wayne Gretzky Drive, but that's out of the way from downtown. You got to go like really out of the way. Like if you want to go immediately from downtown to south side, you got to take the high level bridge, 99th Street, or you can go up Connors Road. And those 3 places to go home, it's like backed up with traffic. It's like a parking lot. And every day at 4:30, someone breaks down on the high level bridge, or there's a truck stuck on the high level bridge. And then they have to shut the whole thing down or make it 1 lane. And it's only a 2-lane bridge going one direction. Which
everybody avoids it like the
and then everybody panics and goes, oh God, someone's stuck on the bridge again. So then they go a different way. And then they congest that way. So, we need a bridge that goes from downtown to the south side.
So curious how much lag I have here.
We need a double-decker bridge. There's no doubt about it. We need one that's, a double-decker bridge, 1 way going, like a 2-lane going south and a 2-lane going north. That's what we need. If you live west, or if you live well, I guess
I'll be
east
right
is
back.
okay. East is a bit of a problem too, because I mean there's only a certain
Okay.
amount of ways you can go east. But if you live north side, or if you live on the west side, getting into downtown at home, piece of cake. Many ways you can go. It's just crossing that damn Saskatchewan River. All right, let's go. Let's go to the comments here. Journey with V video coming soon, hopefully. Okay, glad to see you all. Okay, post the video. I'm waiting for it. I'll get a notification. Jim Apple, hello from the toilet. Okay. Hello, thank you for watching me from the toilet. Bill Terry, hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the show, buddy. If you want to come talk to us, come talk to us. It's been a while since I've seen
That's
Bill
where they
Terry.
park all the airplanes in the United States.
Huh?
Victorville, near Los Angeles.
Yeah?
They park when airlines are not using all their planes. There's an airport there that people use to park. The companies use to park the jets there.
Oh, is that right?
They show that it's full. Yeah.
Gotcha. Chatting with Mark Stay says he's almost set, so I think he's going to come and chat with us. Maybe he just got to work, or maybe he just got home. I don't know, but well, hopefully we'll get to talk to him because he's a cool guy. He's got a YouTube channel.
That's true.
Go and check him out. Chatting with Mark Stice. Before, you used to be able to click on the person's name.
He's crazy.
Well, some days, not all the time. Before, you could click on the person's name in the chat room and then go straight to their channel, but now you can't do that. So can anybody explain to me how you can go to a person's channel nowadays? Like if I highlight okay, let's see if I highlight Bill Terry for an example, okay, and I copy his name. I'm just gonna give this a try because I don't know. I mean, YouTube's changed everything again. So if I do that,
yeah, they did.
And I go to YouTube now and I punch in his name. Is his channel going to come up? We're going to find out right now. Now, Bill Terry is a good friend of mine. We've known each other forever, like a very long time. So yeah, his channel does not come up, or does it? Bill, how many subscribers do you have? Is this you? I don't think that's him. A different Bill Terry comes up, I think. But anyways, I don't know. It's crazy. Why does YouTube do that? I mean, isn't like one of the main reasons for having a YouTube channel is to have people subscribe to your channel? Isn't it? That's what I thought. So why are they making it like hard for people to subscribe to people? I mean, they should have kept that feature there because I love that. I mean, if there's somebody in my comment, if someone was commenting on my channel, like on this video, and I'm like, hey, that's a really cool channel name. Let me go check out this guy's channel. I can't do that anymore. Can't do that.
That's what I do.
So they got to bring that feature back because now it makes things a little bit more harder to find your channel, right? Unless you send me a link or something, but you can't even do that. Anyways, why am I ranting so much today? My God. All right, let's see here. Bill Terry says, let's see here. Let me go here. The lineup to KFC. Okay. Is pretty funny. Why? Was it long? I'm guessing it was long. Bill Terry says he's got 16 subs. All right, not bad. So maybe no, that wasn't you because that other guy had like 32. I only keep YouTube so I know when I did stuff because I only post stuff to do with my life because I like to live life. Me too. I like to live life, right? But YouTube takes a lot of your time. Takes a lot of your time. And if you are a YouTuber and you are a dedicated YouTuber, it can take a hell of a lot of your time. And it really depends on what you do. Like if you're going to be doing a lot of editing, and you're going to add music to it, and then you're going to add comment, like text to it, and then you're going to put tags on it, and then you're going to put a description on it, and then you're going to do a thumbnail on it, and then you're going to be sharing it out to everybody you know on it, and then you're going to be. It just takes all of your life away, and you spend every day going, "How many subscribers do I have? Did I make 30? Did I make 730? I did make 730. And then you look tomorrow and you're like, oh God, I'm back to 729. You bastard. You know what I mean? It's one of those things.
Oh, 742.
Huh? Yeah, I'm at 742 now.
You're at 7.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I get a notification on who subscribed
You're
to me.
getting there.
Yeah, I need to get to 1,000, man. Somebody, please, for the love of God, help me.
You still don't have that counting thing.
I've had my channel since bloody 2009. My God, and I still can't get 1,000 subscribers. What the hell? Okay. What's up, homie? Hey, Brent Mitch is in the house. What's up, Brent? Come and talk to me. Why the hell are you guys so bloody shy? Like, geez. These guys have YouTube channels, and they too shy to come talk to me. Come and talk to me, man. It's freaking, what is it, Thursday? It's Thursday night, man. What could you possibly be doing? You're at home. I know you're at home, quarantined. Come and talk
Well, you're definitely not going out.
You're not going out. Everything's bloody closed. Come and talk to me. This is the hottest show right now on YouTube.
Well, things are going to be opening up. Well, things are going to be opening up in Georgia.
Yeah? What the hell happened to Melanie?
Yeah.
Melanie disappeared.
I don't know. What did you do?
I don't know. She's gone. How the hell do I get rid of this? Okay, there you go. It's gone. Okay, we got a new guest. He's backstage. You guys want to talk to him? It's a him. Do you have any idea who it might be?
Why not?
Do you have any idea? Should I give you guys a hint?
Ooh. Is it Mark or Brett?
It is
Brent.
Brent. I don't know. He's Brent. Come talk to us. Chatting with Mark Dice. I hope you're ready because I'm bringing you in right now. I hope you're ready, Mark. Are you ready? Yeah, I think he's ready. Let's bring him in. Mark!
Hey.
I don't got my holy water.
What's going on, man?
I am tired.
What happened? You worked a 12-hour or what happened?
Well, I work Wednesday nights, and when I work midnights, I can't sleep during the course of the following day. So I wind up just catnapping, and then I wake up and I'm bleary-eyed and my eyes are burning, and I can't sleep during the day. And you kind of figured after doing that for 7-8 years in a squad car, I'd be used to it, but I'm not.
Yeah.
So Thursdays really just kind of mess me up because I work, like I said, I work that midnight shift on Wednesday, and then I just can't fall asleep on Thursday. And I finally fell asleep at about 7, and I just woke up.
Okay.
So I'll be up for like a couple of hours, and I'll fall back asleep, and then I'll be okay on Friday. You know?
Okay. Yeah, man. I hate feeling that way, man. And I drink Red Bull or what's it called, Monster drinks when I'm feeling that way, and it really does help.
It does. I just don't like the taste. I take that stupid 5-hour energy drink.
Yeah, that doesn't work
2
for
o'clock. It kind of works for me because the last thing I want to do is to get behind the wheel of a car and not be cool enough to drive.
I know.
You know?
Like, I'm not sponsored by Monster, but when you're tired, drink Monster. All right, Bill Terry.
Oh, hold on. Creation. You take a large cup of coffee and you put 2 cappuccino espresso shots in it.
We don't have an espresso machine at the hospital.
And then you have another one 2 hours later.
We don't have an espresso machine at the hospital.
You got to get one, man. Okay, so let me see here. Brent Mitch, I just got you a new subscriber. Hey, thanks, Brent. I appreciate that, man. Go. Thank you. So I'm at 743 now, I should be. But tomorrow, somebody's going to unsubscribe. That's okay. But thanks anyway. All right, Bill Terry. Hey, Casper, throw up the link. I'll join you guys. I've done that about 4 times already. Bill, what the hell have you been doing? Okay, right there. There it is. Jim Apple. I took a cat nap and woke up with a hairball. Okay. Sometimes that happens. Go and choke it up on,
Casper, I have a suggestion.
Okay.
For your maybe getting subscribers.
Yes. How about doing more videos? Is that one of them? No. Okay. Go ahead.
I actually got the idea from D9.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he's growing like a beard or whatever, and he's not going to shave until he reaches a certain number of subscribers,
Right.
maybe that might be something you could do.
I am. I'm growing my armpit hair.
Oh, I did not know that. You need to like promote that.
Oh, okay. Then I will
Oh.
do that.
Okay.
I am growing my armpit hair,
Okay.
and I will only shave it when I get to 1,000 subscribers.
Okay. There you go. That's cool. That's
Okay.
super
Really?
super cool.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
I
thank
just
you for
thought
that
this-
advice. And
No problem.
yeah, I mean, I'll try anything, to be honest.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So thank you. I mean, your channel too, Mark, is doing really well, but you do a very good job at doing a lot of videos, and your live streams have become like awesome.
Thank
You know, and you know, the little games that you play, and you know, the food challenges that you do, and
Mhm.
and that kind of stuff. I mean, you're very good at it, Mark, and
Thank you.
and it shows. It shows. And
I
I've
think-
learned a lot from you. I've learned a lot.
Thank you. I did have one thought, and I wasn't exactly sure if it would work, but what do you guys think about playing Monopoly while on a live stream?
I don't like the game Monopoly. I hate
Okay.
it.
All right. So
I
maybe
love Monopoly.
do you have like the basic
I do
Monopoly
swaps
set?
on it.
What?
Oh, I do swaps and borrowing money from other people to buy other people's properties and pay them back when they go past go.
That'd be a little
And hopefully I don't
difficult
go into bankruptcy.
That'd be a little difficult on a live stream.
Yeah, that would be.
Hello.
Melanie is back. Melanie, this is Mark Stice. And
Hi.
Make sure I do this.
Channel.
Hi, how are you?
he's been one of my subscribers. We support each other. We've done collaborating videos together.
Mhm.
Fantastic
That's it.
channel.
Oh yeah.
You gotta go check this guy out if you haven't done so already. He's fantastic. Fantastic. And Steve from Boston will be doing a video soon, hopefully, on his channel. And we cannot wait to see his wonderful work
Mhm.
as soon as he has some free time to post it.
Oh, Casper, thank you for the nice
yeah.
comment about the anniversary. So
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
I-
welcome. Yeah, you had a good time. I mean,
it was actually a really weird experience at the restaurant. It was
Yeah.
because, well, we don't go to a lot of restaurants, obviously. So I placed the order at Olive Garden, and they're like, "Okay, we'll be ready by like 5:05." Okay, so I drive up, and there's like two other cars ahead of me, and there's a worker outside. He's got a mask on. He's got a little mic, and they took because the parking lot is deserted. There's like 10 cars in there because it's just the employees.
Yeah.
And all the parking stalls are numbered with chalk, and they tell you where to park. And then somebody comes out with your order and hands you your order, and you pay for it, and then you say thank you, and then you leave. So it was just kind of a new and weird experience.
It is. I mean, there's like Jen and I. Well, every now and then I'll pick up a rotisserie chicken from Costco if the lineup is not too big.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then sometimes I'll go to Swiss Chalet. I don't know. You have a Swiss Chalet where you are?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's a place that just sells like chicken, and I mean
okay.
they have ribs and
Rotisserie.
rotisserie chicken,
Mhm.
and so they are open for takeout only.
Okay.
So we go get takeout from there, and we bring it home, which is kind of nice. So I mean, I can't wait to actually go to a restaurant, sit down, have a good meal,
Yeah.
and what I mean, like I don't like this takeout thing. But I mean, it's working. I mean, it's allowing people to still take food home from your favorite restaurant,
Mhm.
and hopefully your favorite restaurant is still allowing takeout.
Right.
We have Pusa Studios in the house. So, hello, Pusa. Welcome to the show. These guys are fantastic. They've given me quite a few shout outs on their channel, and I just wanted to say thank you to them. They do a lot of live streaming on their channel, and they help other channels grow. And so they're very, very awesome at doing that. They do it. They're Canadian. I'm Canadian.
Mhm.
So that's a bonus.
That's awesome.
And so if you have a small channel, or if you have a channel, period, go check out Pusa Studios, because they will help you grow, and they give you tips and tricks on your channel, what you should do, what you shouldn't do on YouTube. They talk about thumbnails, how to do certain things on your channel to make it better. And when they give you a shout out, they check out your channel and they say, "Hey, we like this. We don't like this. You should do more of this and more of that." Go and check them out. I'm surprised that they're here, and thank you, Pusa, for being a part of the show today. Thank you very much.
Could just imagine what they would say if they saw my channel.
They would love your channel.
I don't know that.
Oh, we got a guest backstage. Sorry, Brent. Some
people actually think I'm mean.
Yeah, I'm coming in.
Hey, Brent.
Bill,
Sorry, buddy. I didn't notice.
Fuck off, Bill. I'm in. Oh, what's going on, Casper?
Hey,
take these things off.
Sorry, I didn't
Bill
realize you were
Terry.
backstage.
Hey, Bill Terry's trying to get in. He's wasted.
Is he?
But he's under Bob Thompson. Remember when you banned him and he was a fake name?
Oh, I don't know. I've banned a lot of people, man.
I know. That's why he can't get in right now. What's up, Mark?
You killed Randy the Rat. I saw what you did.
Now, I'm going to tell you guys a story about Bill Terry, okay? Now, I love that guy. Now
talking about you, Bill.
Yeah, now that we're friends. Bill Terry is a cool guy. But before Bill knew me, he was a troll on my channel. He was a troll. And he admitted this to me one day that, hey, you know those 5 channels that you banned? That was me. And I'm like, you bastard. So I don't know how many channels he really had, but I banned him quite a few times. Anyway,
we've had so many channels.
I know, but hopefully he'll come. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Casper. I apologize.
No, go ahead.
Hey, Brett, can you kind of relate the story of? I mean, I know where the rat came from. He came from the outside and stuff like that. Did he just like kind of show up and kind of crash the party or something, or what happened?
Oh, we were drinking all day, riding motorcycles, not being around people. I guess we're around people. I don't know. I don't care. Corona doesn't exist in my brain. Anyway, this fucking, I hear my wife and her friend. Your new subscriber tonight. He's watching right now.
Okay, thanks for that, by the way.
Yeah. Anyway, I hear them yell. We're at the house across the road.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a rat over here. I had my shotgun ready.
I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, I took that thing out. Bam, bam. Yeah, they took all the kids inside. They were screaming for them to get inside.
Yeah.
And I was intoxicated. That was like a 12-hour drink day.
How big of a rat would you say it was?
That was a big one.
I know. How many pounds do you think it was?
Oh, I don't know, because I blew half of its guts out. So maybe 2 pounds. I don't know.
Is it like a New York City subway rat?
No.
Those
are
things
like
were as big as a cat.
Those things are cats. No. It was a country rat.
Yeah. Think Cherry Mouse from Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, cute little thing. Hang on, Bill's trying to communicate something.
Yeah, tell him to click on the link. But
click on the link, Bill.
Yeah, use the Bill Terry channel. Then he'll be able to come on in. Okay, so I just want to read some comments here. Okay, Pusa Studio says, thanks for the kind words. You're very nice of you. You're welcome, Pusa. Thank you so much for mentioning my name every time I come on your show, because it helps me, and thank you for helping me grow.
He's wasted.
Is he gonna come on in?
I don't know. He's wasted. I mean, I'm talking wasted.
So Jim Apple says, I would never go to bed. I mean, run across the street naked. Okay. Journey with V. I woke up at 3:30 a.m. I am not camera ready. Hey, I've seen you. You don't need any makeup or anything. Just come on in.
Who's up at what time is it? 3:30? What time is it right now? It's only 8, 9.
Well, Bill Terry, I see you. I see you, Bill. You're here. I'll bring you in a second, okay?
Hey, congratulations to you and your wife there, Mark.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, fuck. How many years?
29.
Jesus Christ. All right, good job. Is there any restaurants open?
The Olive Garden had like takeout. So I got like an order from Olive Garden for the family. We did that, so that was, like I said, it was kind of weird because, everybody's outside and the parking lot is empty and they've got the parking stalls numbered and they say, go to stall 7. So you park in stall 7 and then somebody comes out and hands you your food and says, thank you. You're like,
now,
okay.
Mark, you work at a hospital, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you, do you know anybody that has this coronavirus?
What we do is we actually, before we let any patient in, we actually have to screen them. We have to take their temperature, and basically ask, do you know anybody who has been exposed to COVID-19, or do you know anybody who is currently suspected of having COVID-19?
Nobody.
Yeah. So every once in a while, I do get somebody who's like, yes, but I've been tested myself, and I have paperwork that says I do not have it.
But
Because they won't.
have you seen? Do you know anybody? I'm thinking this thing's not real.
Yeah, it is real.
No, it's real.
It's real. It's definitely real. I have
It's real.
my wife has somebody at where she works who has it, and actually one of our nurses actually did
Real
get it.
enough to shut down the world's economy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill's loving it because he's on Canadian government. He's making so much money, and he gets to go fishing every day. He's going.
Well,
fishing.
not really. He makes $2,000 a month. That's what he's gonna make.
No.
What?
He gets
Probably about as
$2,000.
much as I make for
He gets
probably.
$2,000 just for his rent, and then on top of that, he gets another $3,000 a month.
What?
Yeah,
What the hell kind of paperwork did you fill out, Bill?
he'll tell you.
Yeah. So welcome to the show, Bill. Nice to have you here. I was going to introduce you, but I didn't want to keep you backstage for too long. Yeah, man. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. What's been new and exciting with you, Bill?
Hey, that's my line.
Really? Is it copyright?
Well, no. Okay, what do you-
Cruiser
what's
Studio
the problem?
says, I live in Montreal, but lived for a few years in Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
That's
Okay.
where my youngest daughter was born.
Okay.
That's hard to say with Invisalign in.
Hey, what are you guys drinking? I mean, it's
Well, I'm
Thursday
drinking
night.
water.
Oh, I know what you're drinking. I'm
Oh,
talking
Bill's
about
drinking
and-
gin and juice.
Uh-huh.
Well, his family has put him back on beer.
Yeah, I'm putting up here. I was
Jesus.
drinking gin and juice. Very good. It's very good.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Look at Bill. You got a shirt on, Bill. When did you put that thing on?
Dude, I told you I'm getting dressed before I was naked, bro. I told you
I
I'm
know.
not coming in here as children. I'm not gonna come in naked. I put my shirt on. I will keep my shirt on, thank you.
Well, thank you for doing that.
And Steve, the planes that they're storing in California. What you were saying?
Yeah.
That's in the Mojave
Yep.
Desert. That was my 2 videos ago. Me and my wife went out there. And they're just lined up on the tarmac out there. It's in the desert of LA.
Well, what planes is that, Brett?
All the ones that they've grounded. There's
You know,
like
like Delta,
Oh, really?
Southwest,
Wow.
all of those. Yeah.
because it's dry out there. So that's why they're putting them out there.
Oh, okay.
It's out in the middle of nowhere too. Me and my wife went out there, went up in the hills. Oh my God. It was so great. We're going back May 3rd for 4 days.
Cool. Hey, Bill Terry.
Was that Mojave?
All I got was Mojave. Bill Terry.
No, Mojave, Bill. It was the
Okay.
Mojave Desert.
Bill.
Mojave. I want to
There we
call it
go.
Mojave.
Bill,
No.
talk to Mark.
Bill. Don't put your thumb over the camera. Why is he putting his thumb over the camera?
He might be throwing up.
Oh, okay. That might be something we don't want to say.
Oh, really?
Ask me, I'll answer
You
any
can't
questions for Bill. Go ahead,
You
Mark.
can't come up with anything decent for that?
I think he's fixing the screen. Still black. No, it's now it's thin.
His thumbs over it. Hey,
Yeah.
Mark, ask the question. I'll give you an answer. I know everything about that man.
Really? I was going to ask him if he could say 11 benevolent elephants.
Oh fuck, no, he can't.
I would like to get him to try.
11
Why is it?
Manila Evans.
Why?
Hi,
I'm
Bill.
trying to fix the fucking lag. Or excuse my
Bill.
fucking word.
Bill.
Sorry, bro.
Bill.
Sorry. But why is there so much lag?
Bill.
I don't get it.
Bill, listen to
Bill.
Mark. He wants you to repeat something.
Bill.
Oh,
11 benevolent elephants. Can you
What?
say that? 11 benevolent elephants.
I didn't hear you. So laggy. So laggy.
Hold on. Let me help
Grab
you.
my speaker.
11
I-
benevolent
maybe
elephants.
11 benevolent elephants.
He almost got it.
Super laggy.
Super lagging, huh?
10%.
What
and
have you
what was
been
the
up to,
purpose of that,
Casper?
Mark?
It's fun. It's I love tongue twisters. It was something that I enjoyed watching Danny Kaye drive people crazy by just being able to say tongue twisters without messing anything up. You know.
What happened to Bill?
I don't know. He left. He was talking about the lag, and it was really lagging and stuff like that.
It was a struggle for him to get in here, and he comes in for 2 seconds and he leaves.
Well, that's because I gave him a tongue twister, and he's like, "Yeah, nope, I'm out of here." So, Brett, how's the weather out by you?
Maybe he'll come back with no shirt on.
It
That's
was
fine.
80 degrees today.
That's nice.
I'm breaking out my air conditioner. 'Cause
Cool.
it's too
Really?
hot.
Wait, do you,
Oh, yeah.
so you don't have central air?
No, I don't have because I live on the coast.
Oh,
It
okay.
doesn't. The hottest it ever gets here is 85.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
if it got hotter than that, there's no humidity either. We don't have
That's nice.
humidity.
That's cool.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So- Melanie said she was gonna be on the show,
I got to get some red headphones.
and her internet's having some issues. She called me and she said, "Casper, are you going live tonight?" And I said, "Well, I could go live if you want me to." She goes, "Yes, I want you to." I said, "Okay, fine. I'm going to go live then." I wasn't planning on going live because it's late. It's 9:55. I gotta be at work at 4 o'clock in the morning.
There we go.
But anyways, I figured I'll go live because it's been a while. I didn't go live last weekend. What the hell happened to Brent now?
I know, it's just kind of going in and out, in and out. I'm just like kind of weird. Kind of getting into like asking him questions and stuff like that. I was about to ask if I could move in, but
Yeah, I want to ask him that too.
Why?
Because he's got a really nice place.
I hate living in Indiana. I hate looking at cornfields. I mean, it's springtime, so the cornfields are going to go.
Why is my
Run.
camera so bright?
Hold on.
God had
The
nothing to do with
children
it.
of the corn.
Oh yeah,
La,
children
la,
of the
la,
corn, very much so.
La 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 la. Well, why did you move to Indianapolis?
I had a massive brain freeze. I couldn't help myself. After 9/11, being that we were so close to ground zero, we were 4 miles from ground zero on the
Yes.
Jersey City side. Barbara was like, "Hey, you've always wanted to move west. How about Midwest?" And I'm like, "I'll move you to Anchorage, Alaska." You know, we've been bankers. I can do anything, and so let's get out there. And so, well, you've got a sister in Indiana. How about Indiana? I want to what? Sure, it can't be any worse than Jersey City. Wow, was I wrong? I was wrong. I think that like
This is the PSA from Mark Sellis.
I think the weirdest thing that I first encountered, aside from the slang, was the tornadoes. Because when I had my first like tornado drill, you know, I was at a bank and people are just kind of huddled like in the center of the building, and I'm like, what is going on here? And it's like, well, we have a tornado advisory, and one woman opened the door and said, "Oh, that's not good. The air is just hanging out there." And I'm like, how does air hang? You know, just you don't know, you know. So until you actually see a cell like in the clouds above you, you're like, this is not cool. This is not cool in any way, shape, or form. I actually had a friend, and this is the God's honest truth. Because tornadoes are very weird things. I don't know if you guys know anything about tornadoes. When a hurricane comes, it's a big, massive storm that just kind of moves in. Steve, you know that, right? You know, tornadoes,
Yeah.
no, they're picky. They basically drop down, do a lot of damage, and then go up and just travel around and then drop back down. A friend of mine, the tornado grabbed his house, and houses here, like my house, believe it or not, is attached to the foundation on giant industrial-sized rubber bands. That's how they attach the house.
Really?
So when literally
What?
the house is attached to the foundation with giant industrial-sized rubber bands. Hence This could happen to my house. This happened to my friend's house. When the tornado hit, it tried to pick up the house, but when it put it back down, literally the front door and the back door switched places. So the house literally did a 180 and
Wow.
back down. You know, so it's really the weirdest thing. You know,
No kidding. But I mean, how? I don't understand. Like those rubber bands, don't they wear down in time? And
I honestly don't know. I mean, I've had the house over 15 years, so.
Mhm.
Thought, I mean, because when they were laying the pound, I was like, "What is that?" And then it was like, "Well, those are like super."
So do you have a basement?
No, they don't have basements out here. Basements are very like if I wanted a basement, it was going to run me 40,000 because I wanted a basement.
Mhm.
You know, and I was like, "How much for a basement?" Oh, that'll run you $40,000, and I'm like, $40,000? I don't have that kind of money. You know,
Yeah,
40,000 to
But
dig a hole.
Yeah,
come-
it is
no.
worth it though. It's nice to
Yeah.
have a basement. Journey with V is leaving. She says, "I'm going to try to go back to sleep for a couple more hours. Good to see you doing well." Yeah, we are all doing okay. I hope you're doing okay. We cannot wait for your video that you're gonna be posting. Please, everyone, go and check out Journey with V. She is amazing. Take care and stay safe, everyone. She says, "Thank you, Journey. We'll see you on your video." Well, when you post your video soon. All right. I'll come and join you in your live stream. You should go live. Go live. Pusa Studios is still here and still listening. Thank you guys so much.
I'm actually going to check out
I'm honored to have you guys here on my live stream. Thank you so much. Like
how many subscribers do they have?
I almost got giggly. They have 11,000, close to 12,000 subscribers. Yeah. Are you checking them out?
I'm definitely going to check them out. Like
Yeah, please go check them out. Go say hi. They go live quite often, and they do really fun games on their show, and
nice.
They do a fantastic job.
Is it like playing Uno online?
No, but actually,
Oh yeah.
you can recommend that they play Uno online. Why not? Why not? But I mean,
Make sure you have a CPA for cards.
they have a very nice setup, and they do a fantastic.
I'm sorry, Steve. Did you say something?
Yes, I said someone should be checking the cards.
So what happened with that Uno? Like, as Mark, I mean, Steve, you didn't win. Well, you won a few times, I think, right?
He won once. He won.
No, I won once.
He won one. He won one game. I won 5.
How
Stabby.
can you be that bad at Uno, Steve? Well, you know what it was? It was Gamer, Steve. He kept giving you the pick up 4 and missed a turn, and right?
Yes, it was Gamer. Gamer did it. Gamer is your enemy. You do not like Gamer.
You should have changed
Hold
the
on.
order.
Gamer's going to Mongolia. I have. All right. Let's take a vote. Should I send them to Mongolia?
Mongolia?
Now, choices are Mongolia, Gabon, or Saudi Arabia.
Send it to Indiana.
No, Saudi Arabia is worse.
Or I could be like Garfield and mail him to Abu Dhabi. So he's not going on residence class. He's not going on residence. He is going in cargo. No residence for him.
Pusa Studios. I don't know if you guys know. I did mention this a couple times when I was on one of your live streams. I am in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I'm Canadian, just like you guys are, and it's awesome.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm Canadian.
Oh, I did hear.
Go ahead, Steve. I don't mean to interrupt you. I apologize.
I did hear from the university.
Oh, awesome! What did they say?
In Edmonton.
Okay.
In Edmonton. Edmonton said no.
They said no?
No.
Why?
No. In Edmonton.
He comes on my channel and brags that he has access to chemicals.
They need.
Okay, say that again. They don't have what?
I didn't have the background that they need. They didn't need to know about the other stuff, Mark.
All right. Well, that's too bad, man, because I would have loved to have you here.
I know. But if I get the job in Minnesota, I'm still close. I can come up there on a weekend
There you go.
Please do. I
and
will
visit you in
your-
Indianapolis.
I won't be here for long.
I can fly in.
Why you thinking about moving, Mark?
Oh, if I ever get the chance, definitely yes. I would
Yeah.
love to be somewhere warmer.
I would want to move to. I'm in
Really?
Edmonton. It's boring here, man. I don't.
Well,
Well, what about Vancouver? Is warm.
Where?
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
It rains a lot.
Hmm.
Rains a lot,
It's
But it doesn't have snow.
and it's expensive there.
well,
Pusa
Oh,
Studio. I sure didn't know you were Canadian. I like Alberta, and used to work there with a lot of the music store years ago when I worked in the musical instrument business.
definitely gotta check this channel out.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Really, I didn't know that.
I would be kind of like embarrassed.
Like Pusa Studio, they have a really good setup. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something
Okay.
that I don't know. Jen and I, we've been thinking about doing a show together. Okay.
Yay.
Yeah. So I've been watching. I don't know if you've been watching Rob Schneider. You watch Rob Schneider at all, you guys? Well, he has a YouTube channel,
Okay.
and so he's got a pretty cool setup himself too. So him and his wife, they do a podcast.
Okay.
And Jen and I, we want to do something like that too, right?
Okay. Cool.
But like
Well, that'd be good.
Pusa Studios, they have a really good setup. They have two mics in their studio,
Mm-hmm.
both talking at the same time.
Okay.
And so I tried to do that here in this room.
Mhm.
And for some reason, I don't know why, but I'm using two different computers. I'm using the iMac and I'm going to be using a MacBook Pro. Okay. Because I don't know how to stream two mics into one computer. I don't know how to do that.
I am
No,
not
neither do I.
tech savvy at all, so I would not.
I
be
wish
able to help
I knew how to do that.
you. Hey, what about is it Puma Studio? Maybe they would know.
Pusa Studio. So they would know because they do that.
Okay.
But here's the issue that I have. So when I have Jen in the same room here with me on a different computer, and I link her to StreamYard, for an example,
Mhm.
I get feedback from my mic or her mic, right? And it doesn't matter. I turn the gain down here on the back, all the way down, and we still get feedback.
How close are the mics? Is it?
The mics are about maybe 10 feet away from each other.
Okay, so that definitely wouldn't be there because a lot of times, like if I'm by another officer and stuff like that, or radios are like side by side, you get that high pitched squeal.
Yeah. So I don't know how, Pusa Studios is doing that. I don't know how Rob Schneider is doing that. Maybe there's a board I have to buy. Like I know.
There might be. There's got to be. The cool thing about YouTube, it's like it is the second largest search engine there is.
Yeah,
I'm sure if you type in a search of like how to use two mics on the same stream, you might come up with videos.
Yeah, they probably have.
And I don't know how. I mean, because the only way that I know how to have me and Jen on the same, like on StreamYard together, is to have two computers, two cameras, two different mics, and so I can't have her in the same room like I just mentioned. I gotta have her in another room. So maybe there's another way to do it. And Pusa Studios just wrote, we are running our mics through a Mackie 8-channel V2 Pro mixer. Mics are 770 MXLS. Okay. I will have to see what that is. But what program are you running the show on? I know that you use OBS. Now, if you guys want to go check out Rob Schneider's podcast, I want to know how he's doing that. You'll see. Like I thought he was using StreamYard because he has a side-by-side video of him and then his wife.
Okay.
And they're doing a show. And I would say that they do the show maybe once a month. They do a show. So Jen and I, we've been thinking about doing that, and I bought her a mic like this and a stand and everything. So we're ready to go. Yeah, we're ready to go. Cake, get this. I use I use the webcam. It's called the Logitech C9 22 Pro streaming. We cannot find another one like that anywhere here in Edmonton. We've searched Calgary, we've searched Red Deer, we've searched Edmonton, Sherwood Park, Stony Plain, Edson. We cannot find one anywhere. We've searched everywhere.
Hey, Casper, what about Amazon?
Amazon. Okay, I'm going to get to that.
Oh, okay.
This camera. Okay, it costs 129 Canadian dollars. Okay, on a good day. Now, because it's hard to find, and people are out of stock everywhere, and the reason why is because everybody is staying home and working from home and doing live business meetings from home. So, like, everybody went out and bought a webcam,
and it suddenly became popular.
So now, because it's sold out, nobody can find one. They're selling these cameras used for like $300.
Wow.
And it costs $120 for the thing.
Wow.
It's outrageous. So now toilet paper, people went crazy on toilet paper, and then someone hoarded it and started selling it for more than what they should. Hand sanitizer, okay? And now webcams. Like, geez, I can't find one anywhere.
Give me a second. I'm just going to put the light on so it's a little bit better in here for me. Just give me a quick second.
Okay, if you want, I can join you for about 15, 20 minutes if you like. Yes, I would love that. I can't believe you had to ask me that question. Yeah, I'd love to have you.
I love Montreal. I love Montreal. I used to go up there as a kid. It's a great place to hang out.
Would love to have you on the show.
Look, he has mad scientists here.
Yeah. So I want to know. I mean, I don't have anyone to tell me, hey, this is what you need to get. This is what you need to buy. This is what you need to order in order to have a podcast like that. Because I would I couldn't.
Look at his hair.
Huh?
Look at his hair. Look at Mark's hair.
Yeah.
Take those headphones.
What's wrong with his hair?
What?
Headphones off, Mark.
What?
Take those off.
What?
Don't look at me like that.
What?
Take the headphones off.
What? How much?
Just take your headphones off.
How much?
Take your headphones off.
How much? How much?
How much?
How much?
He'll give you a shout out on his next video. It's long. You need a haircut.
Oh my. Oh my.
Feel like a freaking, feel like Cousin It with a reverse mohawk.
Right. So what was I talking about?
Well, you were talking about the mic.
I almost fell out of bed when Jen told me she wanted to do a podcast with me. Podcast. So if I can find a camera, we might be launching the show on Sunday. But if I can't,
that's good.
I can't find a camera, we can't, because I'm not having her use the iMac camera. It's not that great. Okay, so we have a guest. Andrew is backstage, and he is
and behave yourself, Mark.
He's from Pusa Studios, so let's bring him in. Okay. Wow, I'm shocked that I get to speak to Pusa Studios live. I can't believe this. Andrew, welcome to the show.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, man. Thank you for joining me, Andrew. It's so I'm honored to have you on my show. Thank you so much.
Oh, two-way street. It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you. So, again, I mean, now that I have you here, thank you so much for, giving me shout outs on your stream, and having me be a part of the show and all that. I love you guys, and I'm so glad I was able to find you guys on YouTube.
It's a two-way street. Thank you for everything you do for us. So
you're welcome. Thank you. So, yeah. So if you want to tell us what kind of a setup that you have, because I think it's very well done and very professional.
Well, I appreciate that. But I just want to say right off the bat, when we started, we were never supposed to live stream. This was to promote our business. And then when we went live, we had no plans. We did interviews. Once we got going, we found that was kind of our niche. And we did 60 interviews with a laptop plugged into my Rode Mic Pro.
Yeah.
And it has a clip onto it. It was falling. So at the last minute, I was working my guitar. I had a set of Allen keys, the bass. And I clipped it over that. We did 60 interviews. Like, we didn't buy this stuff right at the first. It took a long time.
Yeah.
We slowly started adding to it. But the main thing is to work with what you got. And if it's two of you, sometimes the easiest way is with like a boom mic, because you can use it on your camera when you go vlogging.
Yeah.
And when you go home, it's a decent enough mic. It's going to pick up the both of you, and you won't get the squeal because you're sharing one mic if you're sitting close.
Yeah, but then we have to kind of like be sitting side by side to each other, I think, right?
Yeah. But how far apart are you guys? That's what I was going to ask you.
About 10 feet away.
Okay, yeah, that's
and I get feedback either from my mic or her mic. Doesn't matter if I turn down the gain all the way or her gain. I turn down my gain all the way down, her gain all the way down, and we still get feedback.
But that's a Yeti. You're plugging it directly in USB.
Yeah, Yeti straight into the iMac, and then her Yeti goes into the MacBook Pro.
Okay.
And so then I send her the link, and she just joins like you just joined now on the show, like a StreamYard. But the minute she comes in, feedback right away. Boom.
Would it help maybe if you like put the mic in between you and Jen? If Jen got a little closer to you, like sitting side by side, and you put the mic in between you and Jen, maybe that might work. I mean, it didn't work so much with me and Trooper when we used to do our routines.
Yeah.
Because Trooper was a puppet, and they used to try to take the mic and put it right over Trooper, and they couldn't figure out why they weren't picking up his voice very well.
Oh yeah. Right.
That Jen is a live person. That maybe if you guys shared the same mic, if she sat closer, maybe that might help.
Yeah, that would work. But I'm trying to have the same setup as Rob Schneider has. Like he has, himself here, and then he has his wife next to him on a different camera system. And then Pusa Studios have each other. They're sitting side by side, which is what something like Jen and I could do.
Okay. My camera's turned, but yeah, usually she's very close to me, about 2 feet.
Yeah,
so we're going with directional mics. Directional mics. If you see, I'm talking here and I'm talking back already. You're missing a lot as you're going. They're made for talking close. It's more that podcaster style. And we're running through a mixing board, which is separating the channels as they go through. That's why we're not getting the feedback between it. That's why it's more money. So you have to work at a way to work it out. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Are you using an iMac though too?
No, I built my own PC. I got Ryzen. I'm using a Ryzen 7.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's an editing station I built. So
okay.
See, our business is called Push the Studios. We actually have a physical business. That's what we do, video and photography.
Oh, that's awesome.
And all our channel was to do is I was going to do the video here. It's all voiceless scenery shots, and she was doing her photography and Instagram just to build our name up. It was never supposed to be more than that.
Okay.
We had no plans of live streaming ever. Nothing. Zero. Never. It was not even in the cards. I actually didn't like live streams. I couldn't understand the point. I was quite an opponent against them at first. So yeah, you learn to eat your own words.
Andrew, how long have you been doing live streams then?
We just celebrated 2 years.
Oh, okay.
We had 42 subscribers. We came back during Adpocalypse. February 20th, we came back. And then we hit 1,000 subscribers on March 29th. So we went live because back then you needed that to go live. 1,000.
Yeah, right.
And we just went on one time to say thank you to everybody. And then it just, you guys should try it again. You should try it again. And
right. So do you do it like once a week? Or are you doing it once a day? Or
we're on pretty much daily. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're kind of going through a slum right now where everybody's getting hit with the recommendations right now because of the COVID, everything else and that.
Right.
But our shows on average, like the fall, we can sometimes run 2,000 to 3,000 in a live stream.
Wow.
Like that. So
that's, I mean, I'm good for like an hour to 90 minutes. And then after that, I'm like burnt out. I'm not sure what to say. And
yeah, I wouldn't want to do it without my wife. That's the one thing.
I'm just going to ramble on like a crazy person. And Steve's like, so what else is new? Yes, I said that.
We do feel like that by times too.
I would never say that.
No idea. This guy thinks I'm evil, and I have no idea why.
Oh God,
I'm serious.
That's enough.
Steve, name one example where I've done something mischievous. Just one. But you can't.
Casper, there you're in.
Yeah, well, that was kind of my idea.
I sort of encouraged him.
You put it into Casper's head.
Didn't put
I
it
rest
in,
my case.
I didn't put it in Casper's head. I simply took the idea and waved it in front of his face, and he went, "Ooh, this is a cool idea." And I went, "Hee hee," and that was about it.
Yeah, they're talking about a video that a live stream I sprayed myself with buck urine, Andrew, and it was because Mark Stice made me do it.
I'm
Yes,
intrigued.
and all the reason.
Influence.
But I don't know, man. Andrew, I've been struggling, man, forever to try to get to 1,000 subscribers. It's been a struggle, and
Consistency. You will get it, my friend.
you know that
It's coming.
that one day when I was actually when I won a spot on your show to promote my channel, I think I got like 20, 30 subscribers for that. So thank you. But I don't know if the very next day I lost them all. So it's like,
That's what's happening more. The algorithm is cleaning them out so much, and it's not so much you're losing them. What the algorithm started in the fall is, and YouTube was quite open about it. Say you gain 20 subscribers. Okay, well, after a while, if they came in quick succession, they're usually going to remove them and then feed them back to you. Okay, they're looking for if they're duplicate IP addresses, if it's bought, anything that seems fishy.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes what happens is it's like, okay, well, you got 20, we're going to give you back 12, and we're taking away 8 that haven't watched you in 5 months.
Right.
And they're also closing doors. What the thing with YouTube, and I don't want to get too far off topic onto it. That's why numbers are important, but they're not everything anymore. It's engagement, because up until 2015 or so, if you had the biggest number, you got the most views.
Right.
And a lot of big music companies got hit. A lot of big videos from mainstream entertainers lost like 25 million views on 50 million because the Warner Brothers and all them were buying views just to rank them higher. And so YouTube is now, the way they look at it is say, okay, I'll just round myself off. Say I'm at 10,000 and I get 1,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's great. But if you have 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers, you get 1,000 views. The algorithm is more intrigued with you than me. You're getting a higher rate of interest in your video per capita. But the big thing that really counts now is people sharing out your videos. The more they share them out on Twitter, the more they share them out on Facebook. It ranks engagement versus numbers. Now, numbers do still play a part, of course, especially the bigger ones. But it's a lot different ballgame than it used to be, because that's why they're starting to remove old subscribers. Like you take PewDiePie, probably has 50 million accounts subscribed to him that are dead and have never been, were there for years and nobody's used them in 6 years.
Yeah.
That's not a real true view of a synopsis of what his channel is like. He gets 1 million views on a video. Well, he's at 100 million subscribers. Probably 60%, 40% aren't even subscribed to him that's watching him each week.
Mm-hmm.
So even that doesn't count again. So it's everything and it's nothing. And some people say, oh, subscribers don't count. Well, they do count. Unfortunately, you can call whatever you want, they do. But they're also not everything. It's a balanced breakfast. And it's that balance between having subscribers and engagement.
Right.
That's what really counts in the end. That's what the algorithm is looking at. What do people find interesting? That's why I always tell people, if you put up a video and it starts going good and people are commenting, comment back with another question to them and try and keep that conversation going for as long as possible.
Right.
And people, if you get a lot of it, it's always, I got you, I subbed you, I this, that, all that gibberish. That's not really considered engagement. It has nothing to do with the video. The algorithm is looking for, okay, this was about ships. I want people talking about ships. They want comments like, oh, I remember my grandfather had the ship back then, or on that ship at such and such a time reminds me of a ship I see. And it's categorizing them and classifying them and giving more rank to your video. So after 24 hours, it's like, wow, a lot of people are interested in the ship and they're talking about this ship. There must be something to see. Let's put it out to some more people and see where it goes.
Okay. Andrew, can I ask you a question then?
Sure.
Okay. I recently, one of the projects that I did was on the HMAS Sydney, which was a World War II light cruiser that was sunk off the coast of Australia.
Yeah. Be right back.
Okay. So what I did was I got intrigued by the story, and I did a tribute video, and a friend of mine, Jay, who's in Sydney, was kind of like helping me promote it. Hey, this guy did this video on the Sydney and blah, 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 blah. So I have been getting comments from people in Australia saying, hey, thank you for doing the video and blah, 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 blah. So in that particular instance where you have like a region whereby, of course, the region is like on the other side of the world,
right?
How does that engagement kind of work. I mean, I'm here in Indiana. I'm all the way in the United States. So I mean, most of my subscribers are like, I've never even heard of this ship. Nice video, nice music, I really like it, but I've never even heard of this thing.
That's cool.
So I guess my question is, because I guess I have to think worldwide as opposed to in my region or in my area. Normally I just think, I guess, the United States and Canada as opposed to just worldwide.
Right. Yeah. Australia's a great country. Everything is based on your CPM, and this is not to be racist about any country. Works is advertising, what the advertisers are willing to spend in each country.
Right.
So for instance, in Brazil, there's Brazilian YouTubers that have 18 million followers because it's a huge country, and their advertising revenue is just pennies. Because the advertisers aren't spending much money there. So what you want in your top 5, of course, it's going to be United States, Canada, going into England, and then you'll be looking at like Germany, New Zealand, Australia. Those countries are all great, but of course, the majority of them you're hoping for, and any channel around the world, wherever they're based,
right,
they're probably hoping for about 60 to 70% is coming out of Canada, United States.
Yeah.
But if you're doing heavily well in Australia, that's not a bad thing.
Well, like I said, I just did this one video. I mean, I've only put it out for about a week or so, and it's already got 3,000 views. So it's very popular, at least out there.
Follow-up video as soon as possible, and talk about 5 things that you learned along the way of researching this. 5 things that changed. People love anything where they say 5 things.
Okay.
That's the number. Get Peter McKinnon. You know Peter McKinnon?
I've heard the name.
Yeah, one of the bigger YouTubers. Like, he's another one that's what made his career. 5 things that every photographer must have in his bag. 8 things he must have before going to a wedding. Blah 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 blah. People love that kind of, and keep following up. If that video is working good for you, try and keep it running for as long as possible.
Okay, cool.
Don't kill it if you're out of ideas and it's going to be horrible. Of course, never do it.
Yeah.
But be surprised how many things, what it was like working onto it, maybe a bit more behind the scenes researching it, or, there's all kinds of angles you can take.
Okay. Yeah.
I hope that helps.
Oh, definitely.
I have for you here something. Do you mind if I share the screen for a second?
Sure, go ahead, Andrew. Thank you.
Let me see here. There's a quick. I don't know if you guys can see this.
Okay, can I show it now?
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
So this is part of our studio. I rebuilt everything here is rebuilt. I built it myself. This was a stand made to hold 4 monitors, and I built my studio on the basis of that because I wanted everything contained on one pole.
Okay.
So in the end, every wire from everything that I do in my studio all runs down that one back wire here.
Wow. Okay. I can't put slot A into tab B, Andrew, so I'm going to be honest with you right now.
I think I scared my wife a couple of times because I started buying stuff like that. If you look at the slider here with the red knob, that's a slider from top of a tripod, and I bought that, reversed it, and using it upside down. And then I bought a selfie stick that's made on a shorter version from Germany and put that in the middle to raise and lower the camera.
Wow. It's a beautiful setup. You guys do a fantastic job. I really enjoy you guys' show.
That's it from the back. That's more of a view of what it looks like now. Running up. So
wow.
Even the backlight that's lighting my blue is all running down that one drive beam. There's fans on top cooling the light.
What are those 2 things at the very top? They're like they look like panels. What is that?
Those are 1 foot by 2 foot LED panels.
Oh.
And that gives our base light that you're seeing right now above me.
Oh, okay.
They're extremely bright, like blindingly bright. And they're not temperature. I wish they would have been. And I sit. Let me see if there's a better picture. There's a better picture from the side, so you can see how our mics are all running through. And stuff.
Is that the mixer that you were talking about? That's kind of. Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're stopping to make them, and I don't know why they were because these are built-in sound cards as well into a professional mixer. It cost me I think States was $220 or something, and they were amazing. And they're 8-channel because I can run my guitar through there as well and stuff like that. So
you play guitar?
I got a couple. I don't play much anymore. I've kind of got a bit of a circulation thing. It's a medication I take, and it sometimes causes the symptoms of arthritis. Okay. So I don't get to play as much as I used to. And then you don't play for 3 months. You pick it up, your fingers hurt again, and be like, "Oh, I'll see you in another 3 months." I complain that my fingers are sore again. So,
right.
How do I stop sharing again?
I'll take it off. I'll
Okay.
take it off. Yeah, there you go.
Thanks. I get on every now and then with Streamlive. I don't get to do it very often, so thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's excellent. Thank you for showing us that. I really appreciate it. What a beautiful setup. I love that. I love that curved monitor, man. I
bought in Kingston, Ontario,
yes.
and it was $1,700, and I'm like, I'm not paying that, but it's going to go on sale, and they finally were continuing them. And I live in Montreal. There was none left, and we were going just by chance to Ontario for New Year's Eve. And they had one in Kingston. It was a demo, and I'm like, demo over there. And the guy's like, listen, I just found it. I asked the guy. He said the guy bought it, returned it 2 days later. He got a better price, so he never took the cellophane off.
Wow,
so extra 10% off the sales price. So it was originally $1,700. I got it for $800. $800.
nice.
And I'm
wow, what a deal.
That is good.
Don't sell it. Just leave it. I swear. I called him twice. Like, are you sure you're holding this for me? Because it's a 2-hour drive from my place, and he did. So I picked it up New Year's Eve.
Wow.
Because of the way this set up, you see that whole monitor is on a swing arm here. I know I'm swinging. Oh, you can't see the camera. There's
Part of something.
so I'm swinging it out as I go, so I can bring it out when I'm doing stream, put it back when I'm done. Everything runs off that one arm for $66.
Wow.
No, it was made to hold 4 27-inch monitors.
Right. Yeah, it's beautiful. I don't have that kind of a setup. My setup is, well, I don't even know if I can show you. Well, let me see here. I did take a picture of it.
Oh,
That's
Let me
perfect.
see if I can find it.
But like I say, we started once we were monetized and we started making more at it. Every month I was putting into it. I wasn't spending in my own pocket. When I plan to buy this, I wait for it to happen or wait for it to go on sale. And
Right.
you don't have to build Rome in a day, and we're not even done yet. And yeah, we could have even gone a lot more expensive, but it's just for what we do. But it took time. I built it over 4 months, I think.
So let me see if I can show it to you. I can't have to show it to you like this.
oh, there we go.
That's
A little bit of glare, but you can get the basic idea.
Yeah.
That's basically what I have right there. Just a small little table, iMac. I got a ring light and my Blue Yeti, and a black tarp. Like it's obviously behind me, and yeah, that's it.
I think that's fantastic. That's a nice setup. It's clean.
Just basic, but it works.
You don't need to break the bank. So many people, and they freak me out. They send me messages and tell me what they spent, and I just want to start crying right there.
Yeah, not cheap.
No,
Cheap.
wait till you're making money onto it and start taking. And I mean, we're not getting rich off this. Don't get me wrong. And we're a small channel, 11,500. Once you're monetized, we're in the exact same boat. Nothing is different. Zero.
Right. Yeah, I just got to get there.
100,000 is still like up to 100,000. You're still in the small channel category. It's only then, and even then, you can stop dead in your tracks. There's no guarantees. If you went to a bank, man, well, you're banking. I heard you saying, Mark. Most of them said, "Hey, I got an idea. I'm going to be a live streamer, and I'm going to." And the bank would he'd take a cardiac arrest, and he'd laugh at you. I'm sure you'd be sending me out of my merry way. It's not exactly the most unvolatile.
Yes.
For our goals for it, it's cold winters here in Montreal. If it keeps me and my wife from having to go out and do a crappy photo shoot at -30, and we can still do our business in the summer, it's been a win. That's exactly what it is. Realistic goals.
Yeah.
Not to get rich, not to hit 1 million subscribers, to be doing something that just kind of not only just pays the bills, but just a little bit more to keep us from being able to reject the crappier jobs. That's all it is.
Ooh, Andrew, I do have a question that I don't know if you can answer. Because the weird thing is that everybody apparently has a YouTube channel.
Yep.
Except, I mean, like Casper's in Edmonton, I'm in Indiana, Steve is in Boston, and you are where in Canada?
Montreal.
You're in Montreal. So if you wanted to collaborate with, say, somebody else who is in Montreal, I mean, I've done a couple of, hey guys, if you're in Indiana, let me know. Maybe we could do a collaboration, blah, 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 blah. I have trouble just finding other YouTubers that happen to be in my area. I'm like sitting here going, okay, I'm like just north of Indianapolis. There's got to be hundreds of YouTubers. How come I can't find them?
Yeah, that's a common problem. A lot of people say they're having trouble with. We got offered that part. I was bad on too. We got offered to get involved with the YouTube committee here in Montreal, and I kind of let that slack. My wife was all over it. We've done a couple here, like with Viva Frey. He's a lawyer. He's like 170,000 subscribers. He's really blown up. We've done with him. We did an interview and stuff like that, but we didn't do near enough. I think a lot of us, especially for myself, because we live stream so much, it's like enough already. When you're done, you almost don't even want to touch anything. Like tonight's one of the first times I've been on somebody's in months.
Wow.
I don't do it at all anymore just because we're already on enough as it is, you know?
Yeah.
But I gotta say, why I did come on,
Okay.
Casper doesn't know, not only because he's Canadian, he's probably saying, you know what, it's just nice to hear somebody passionate about doing stuff on here. And you guys, that's the only reason why I want to come on for Vince, because it's too hard to type everything out.
Oh yeah.
But I just loved hearing it. It was just nice to hear people, instead of being jealous over everybody or trying to fast track the system and that, to just enjoy the process of it. And that's it's getting more rare sometimes. I feel like it's turning into a social media, and I hate that part of YouTube. I always wanted to be a creator platform.
Mhm.
You know, if you bring that into it, it's just nothing but a drama. It's a disaster waiting to happen, in my opinion.
Right.
Quality goes way down, and live streams are really bad for it. I've said that time and time again, even though I live stream.
Mhm.
I believe they brought a lot of the worst out in YouTube because too many people were able just to turn it on and go.
Ah.
And you know, it's kind of like the idiot that used to write the page-long rant on Facebook now can do it for 4 hours on here.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I watch Mob. You know, you've seen it yourself. Somebody gets kicked out of this stream tonight. Within 30 minutes, they got a live stream up saying how much they hate where they were just kicked out of. Getting 10 more people to come in and say, I hate that too. And it's basically like a lynch mob, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the part I don't like of it. That's why we kind of cut ourselves off more from everything. But you know, I think it's sad because this is the greatest technology of all time. Look at us all sitting here from different points in a minute. We're all set up and we're all talking here together in real time, sharing and everything. Like this couldn't even happen this easily. Like 4 years ago, this was kind of a pipe dream.
True.
You know? So I wish people would just take more advantage of it and put the same integrity into a live stream as they would have to in a video.
Yeah.
A beginning and an end, a purpose to be on, not just to be there, is what I'm saying. For my,
I like creating videos. That's kind of my passion. So, you know, if I get an idea or if I get a project idea, that's what I work on and stuff like that. So I only live stream at least like once a week, and it's enough to like keep Steve from like killing me or taking a flight out to Indiana going, I'm going to choke you, you little bastard. Because I have a habit of doing some really weird and strange things, you know.
that's good.
Look at him. So just, yeah. I would never.
You guys are good together. I'm already feeling the chemistry from it. I gotta say, I am. Yeah.
Oh, just to kind of segue, Steve.
I can't say anything. My attorney told me I can't talk about this.
I wanted to just let you know, I downloaded FNAF, which is a jump scare video game. I did a live stream, so I don't know if you saw it or not, but I guess you did, because on the very last one, like the last 2 minutes, I screamed like a little girl, like really. It was. I normally scream like a little girl anyway, but this was like, instead of like just a 2 minute, this was like a 10 to 15 second, you know. So just look at him. It's like I can't hold it in.
It is funny. It is. It's enjoyable.
It's funny when you scream, Mark.
I'll be honest. I scream like a girl.
You do.
I absolutely.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, just run with it. You know, just
God.
that's what they say in comedy. Just run with it.
Mhm.
Those
I'm
big,
just ashamed. Hold on. I'm just ashamed of you. Ashamed.
So
Hold
yeah,
on. Where's my bell? I can do it. Hey,
oh my god, almighty.
when are you going to be going live
down
again,
in the middle of Indianapolis.
Who are you asking?
Andrew? When are you going to be going live again?
We're going tomorrow, but I don't know if we're going in the afternoon. Most likely the evening. See, right now with everything going on, our schedule's messed up too. Because we have a very regimented schedule.
Yeah.
That's what helped us a lot. We became like TV, and everybody knew all 7 o'clock p.m. Pooch is going to be doing the Wheel of Shoutouts or stuff like that. We did that for over a year and a half. But now we're kind of up in the air, so I'm thinking under 7 or 9.
I love the super chats. When your wife yells the super chats.
I swear to God. That was only to get me back for. We have a game called Wheel of Shoutouts.
Okay.
And it's a game show where we spin a wheel and I call out 2 letters and everybody types them in. And then we spin the wheel. So the 20th, say lands on 20. Well, the 20th one who typed in those letters, we bring them up and do a review of their channel, plus try to get their numbers higher and that.
Okay.
And we turn into a bit of like Wheel of Fortune. It's over the top.
Mhm.
I've thought of every 70s tacky game show and try to bring elements from it.
Okay.
And so I have a horn I blow all the time when it starts, and it's loud. Sounds like the Montreal Canadiens when they score a goal, that kind of.
Okay.
train horn. So she one time,
Boo!
yeah, I hate the Montreal Canadiens. I'm the first one. I live in the city and I can't stand them. Yeah, I always go
Oh
for.
my God, that's sacrilege!
Yeah, I know. I go for Toronto or Boston. Always. Yeah, so yeah, I don't like going with the beaten path. Yeah, so. But we had that, and then so we got super stickers, and she was so excited for them. So nobody was using them; they were only using super chats, and like she's finally she wanted me to log into her other account to give ourselves the super sticker so she could see them come up the screen. I'm like, well, you're just losing your mind, lady. That's 30% of my money just going so you can. Yeah. So finally, somebody gave one, and she went crazy, started clapping, and this became the super sticker super chat song. The songs of it, and everybody does it, and they feed her instead of giving a bigger amount, they give smaller increments just to watch her go and go and go. So my nightmares kind of come back to bite me. And yeah.
Wow.
Our emojis, our custom emojis for our members now are of her clapping and me covering my ears like that. We have
Yeah, those are awesome. How did you set up the custom emojis, if you don't mind me asking?
That comes with your memberships. Yeah, and you'll set them up. Once you're monetized, if you're live streaming a lot, you're most likely going to get memberships. They used to only be for 30,000, or if you're a gamer 5. Now everybody's getting them. So
yeah. And then I love it. By the end of your stream, you got like 1 million kisses on your face.
Yeah, I'm real thankful about that. Yeah.
She's awesome. Yeah, she's awesome.
Well, like, Xenia's originally from Latvia. We met on a video game years and years ago called Second Life. In the early 2000s. That's how we met. I was previously married, and we just met in a complete fluke, and we hated the game but stayed friends and kept in touch. But we've been together for years. We have kids together, and yeah, we got married in Iceland in 2014. We had a Viking wedding.
Wow.
I don't know if you know the TV show Vikings on History Channel.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
There's a Helga and get married. We had it reenacted. We actually had a seamstress in Montreal recreate the wedding. We'd been together already, like for a long time. So we just left our kids at home and eloped and went to Iceland to do it, and had the original costume made into the wedding dress. And
wow.
Yeah, we kind of go off the beaten path.
That's nice.
We tend to do our own thing, I guess you call it.
Yeah, I mean, hell, if I was ever on a Viking longboat, Steve would be on shore, like flaming arrows my way.
Well, her mom.
I would not do flaming arrows.
You have access to chemicals. I know this.
Yeah.
Her mother had died the year before we got married, and that's why I said I never wanted to get married again. I thought this is kind of selfish. She's 7,000 kilometers from home. She's no more family left. Her grandparents, her parents are gone. She was an only child. She's got nothing to cling to. So that was kind of the turning thought. And then she convinced me when she said, "Didn't you always want to go to Iceland?" There's the this is our wedding here.
I'm gonna show it. Okay.
Yep. Sure.
Okay. All right.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That is nice.
Oh, thank you.
That's impressive.
That is really nice.
We got married in a hurricane. It was 95-kilometer winds, and it translates to Whale Bay, and this is a 700-year-old Viking site.
Wow.
And I'm Catholic, so is she. We would have to go I would have to get an annulment and all that stuff to get married. I'm like, yeah, I'm not that worried about it. So let's just get another religion going. Yeah. So that's why we went. But yeah, that's our wedding.
Yeah, you can see the wind is really picking up there.
Yeah, she asked us if we're sure we want to do it, and it's like, well, we can't just come back to Iceland next weekend for a second prize. So let's. So that was her.
That's awesome. Wow. Jen and I were supposed to get married in South Africa. 2005, I believe it was. Yeah, it didn't happen.
Oh,
it didn't happen. Yeah, there was a lot of issues.
You can go back sometime and renew your vows.
Yeah, well, we're not married. We're engaged, but we've been engaged for a very long time. I'm originally from Durban, South Africa. That's where I was born. So all my family is there, and so we went there to get married because I wanted my brother to be my best man and everything. And so but it just didn't happen. I have 2 brothers there and a sister, and there was conflict between. My oldest brother is telling me you need to get married at my church where I got married at, and my middle-aged brother was like, no, you need to get married where we got married. And it's like, oh God, can we just choose our own place?
Yeah.
You know,
Sometimes a lot of people forget that, the person getting married really should be making the decisions, not everyone else.
You know, we do weddings all the time in our business. The same as my first wedding. It's for everybody else, and it's not for you.
Yeah.
That's why this one here, we did it for us. There was nobody to please except us. And that's what made it so much fun. There was nobody to worry about, nobody to get insulted, nobody to offend.
Mm-hmm.
And it should be about you. You know, it shouldn't be about everybody else. It should be what you enjoy.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
That is true.
I kind of realize a lot of people want to put input, and stuff like that. But I mean, I remember from when Barbara and I got married, it was just my family doing one thing, her family doing the other thing, and it was kind of like, okay, there's the Hatfields and the McCoys.
Yeah.
Please check your gun before you go into like the for the ceremony,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of times. Oh, I'd love to have fish. Oh, you can't have it because Auntie such and such doesn't like fish. Every decision is geared around what somebody else likes or doesn't like. It really is.
yeah.
And like her dress, we had it made seamstress that does wedding dresses and medieval. It cost $1,100. She had to build that and source it. Well, a wedding dress would have cost $3,000 to $5,000.
Wow.
And this will have forever.
That is true.
You know, and it's something. And another thing, when we're doing weddings, we always hear the same thing. We go to interview them when we do our video photography. Oh, our wedding's going to be so much different. No, it's not. Body hall. You're going to be wearing crimson. It's either going to be more crimson up here or down there, but it's going to be the same dress for it. It's the same. It's the same song and dance all the time. And I love when people put more of themselves into it. It doesn't need to be the stereotypical, years and years ago, where everybody did it. Find your own voice into it. Be original.
Yeah.
There's no guidebook with it unless you allow it to happen.
True.
So.
Yeah. So we just haven't planned. Well, another day. I mean, so whatever. Now it's just whatever. It's just
When
easy.
was the other day?
Well, it's just easier not to be married. If she wants to leave tomorrow, she can. There's nothing, keeping her here.
Yeah, but in Canada, there's still lots. I mean, you're pretty much married. I mean, in common law, that's the paperwork
Sure.
is pretty much,
The same, yeah.
Some
hoop no matter what.
Well, I left my first wife because of mental.
I'm just trying to get there.
Well, we got to find you. We've had 3 couples connect in our live stream so far. One of them's about to get married.
Okay, very nice. I didn't know you did that for a side business.
I didn't plan to do it. It just seems looking out that way. There was no planning. It's just they met in our streams. There's one couple. They're a younger couple, but they're still together.
Yeah.
One couple, unfortunately, it didn't work out. Another one, they're about to be married or just were married. One of the two.
Cool.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Can I make a reservation with you, Andrew? I'm looking for someone special. I need help.
I'm gonna put my wife in your case. Believe me, once you get started, when you come in, she's gonna be now there's Steve, and Steve is looking for you. So be ready for it. That's all I'm just telling you. So.
Awesome. Hopefully, Mark and Steve will join you on your live stream tomorrow.
Oh, anytime.
I will be there.
Are you on Eastern Standard Time, or are you on Mountain Time, or
Eastern Time? Yeah.
Okay. And what time would it be? So
what I'm saying, that's the problem right now because of the kids home and everything we're working around. We're a bit more varied, usually between 7 and 9. We always tell people
PM.
Yeah.
Okay.
We always tell people if you have Twitter, follow us there because that's the best place to get. When we put updates, it's better than YouTube.
I don't Twitter.
No. I will say for the record, I hate Twitter, but it's one of the best tools a YouTuber will ever have.
I tried to use Twitter. Twitter looked at me and said, "You're a twit."
Yeah, Twitter is not friendly. I hate it, to be honest, but it does help us a lot. It's a lot better at notifying people versus YouTube's own updates, notifications.
I had a hard time figuring out
Twitter.
We're getting yellow coined all the time now. It's like steady everything we do, and that means when we're monetized. If you go yellow coin, they're saying you don't meet all of the YouTube guidelines to go with elites.
Mm-hmm.
They don't send you out to as many people, so we only get a third of the notifications roughly go out that we usually get.
Right.
That's been hurting us a lot through it, and it's green after when I request a review. I know I'm not worried about the couple of cents of ad revenue. It's just the push when you get going.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference between having 150 in the chat and having 50 in the chat. Is that coin?
Well, I did find that. Like, for example, my channel it's kind of just a general chatting channel.
Mm-hmm.
long story short, I had a Clone Wars channel. I did a lot of music videos, and that was a lot of fun. But whenever I wanted to talk about something that was important to me, nobody watched. So I was like, I need my own channel. So that's how Chatting with Mark Stice came about, and it became my primary channel. So I've got things on everything from like scuba to Sasquatch to,
Wow.
comedy to tribute videos. So
Right.
I could talk about different things, and there are just playlists all over the place. So it kind of is nice. But the one thing that it kind of works for me is when I go on Facebook, I kind of look for people who might have the same interests as me, and I send them a friend request, and it's like, hey, you like scuba, I like scuba too. Hey, I happen to have an entire playlist on scuba, and I will share one of my videos.
Right.
So that kind of works. People see, because I have actual clone armor, so I do videos for kids with cancer. That's one of the things that I do.
Oh.
So people like see me being on Facebook because I've got a picture of myself in clone armor, and they're like, hey, this is really awesome. And I'm like, hey, you like Star Wars? I like Star Wars too. Here's a video that I did. That kind of generates more subscribers for me. So that's kind of one of the things that I do that kind of helps me out.
The hard part is, and I gotta, just so you know it, YouTube is in the year, 2019 was the year of the niche, they called it. And 2020 is what we like to
Year of the
call
niche.
our niche.
Yeah.
And what happened is YouTube has gone to a point where it's so saturated with channels, it's like there's a ton of doctors and no specialists.
Yeah.
And they're asking people to niche down. And I know it's fun to do a lot of different things.
Mhm.
Find a way to package it. It's actually hurting us a lot, because even though our channel is about three things, is networking, entertainment, and information,
Mhm.
still three different things.
Right.
YouTube is still not quite sure what to do with us,
Right.
where we fit into it. That's why we let the interviews go that we used to do and stuff, because that was even more confusing it from where you almost need to find a way to really package your channel. There's a guy we have comes to us, maybe you know Casper, a Farmall fanatic. I talk about him. He's a great example. He used to go live, and then he also did farming, and his channel was kind of teeter-tottering. And he stopped the live streams, and now he's Farmall Fanatic, which is a brand of tractor.
Mhm.
A lot of farming channels. There's a lot of antique farming channels, but there's only a couple doing Farmall channels about the Farmall brand.
Right.
And the algorithm now is starting to see him as the go-to expert when somebody wants to know something about Farmall. Well, we got a channel already lined up for you. We're going to get, because we're the second biggest search engine in the world, YouTube.
Right.
Not more what we are than anything. As much as entertainment, we're information.
Mhm.
And it's categorizing us this way. That's why it's really not good to do live streams if you do videos, and vice versa. Because YouTube marks it differently. If you're like, we're a live streaming channel, everything is live streaming. And people say, oh, I missed when you edit. I missed when you put up videos. I'm not putting up anything because it's not worth the edit to get 200 views.
Right.
Because what's going to happen is going to market my video the same as all of live streams, which need a high spike at the beginning because you want people in when you're live, and a quick drop off.
Mhm.
Videos go on a longer slant, but it's over 24 hours to 48, hoping to build momentum so it can take on and go on its own evergreen growth.
Right.
That's why a lot of bigger channels now separate. They have one for live streams and one for their video uploads.
Well, like for example, with me, I do live streams like every Monday.
Right.
So I do it once a week.
Yeah.
The rest of it is just like because I will get a creative idea, and it was kind of like, okay, I'll research it, I'll get the music, and I like doing the editing and stuff like that. But I think like doing a live stream once a week is okay, because it's pretty much all that I can handle, and I think it's all my fans can handle. And it prevents people wanting to want to kill me, going, Mark, you're crazy. There's only so much crazy I can handle.
If you're going to do one a week, though, you want to try and then do 2 or 3 video uploads a week. You want to be trying to put up more videos to overshadow it enough that it still keeps the form of a video channel. Because once a week was what that Farmall was doing, and he was having some big streams, 100 and 130. He was right in the realms where we were. And I kind of watched him as a test case to see where it would go.
Right.
I think he pushed the envelope as far as it could go at once a week, but he was still uploading 1 to 3 videos every week as well.
Okay. See, 1 to 3 videos is kind of difficult, simply because the amount of time it takes to, do a project and stuff like that. Because I'd like to be able to get an idea whereby I don't feel like I'm rushing the project.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As opposed to like for example, the Sydney project was actually started in December, and I just uploaded it last week.
Right.
So it sometimes it just takes a while. Sometimes I can get a creative idea and have a video banged out in 7-8 hours.
I was just telling, like, I mean, that's because there's some people that do that and they're fine with it. They know it's always what we've always said is now you know, now you can make an informed decision. I have some people come in freaking out, my channel's going nowhere, and I'm so fed up, and I'm this and that. And then we tell them that, well, I can't give it up. Well, you got to pick one or the other. If you're okay with that, you understand that it's going to be harder for YouTube and you know where it stands, then at least you know, and there's nothing wrong. There's some channels that are like, you know what, I just here to have a good time, want to show off some stuff. But then you have some of them that say that, and then a month later they're like, I hate this YouTube, it's screwing me over my subscribers. Well, what do you want? Hey, you can't be on both, you can't be on both sides. They want us to give us like a magic answer, and it's like, well, there's none. It's
I kind of look at it as I'm in it for the long haul. I realize that I have a lot of different things that I like. I love scuba. I love things about Sasquatch. I love doing tribute videos. Sometimes I'll get an idea for something like I did with the Sydney and stuff like that, and it'll take me a while to get a video done. So people will be like, okay, he likes scuba, so that's kind of cool. All right, he likes Bigfoot. He's into Bigfoot stuff, so that's kind of cool. So my subscriber base will probably grow a lot slower. Overall, it will grow.
That was the formula, like in 2014, that everybody would do that. Like I'm going to be a couple things, and I'll get subscribers from here, subscribers from there, and combine them all together. They're going to go, and it did kind of work. But then the algorithm really changed, and I just wanted to let you know because that has really changed, and they're really
right.
If you want more extensive, quicker growth, it's going to have to focus into something.
Right.
You could try and package it as a lifestyle channel, and then package it that way and make it part of your life.
Okay.
But then you would have to.
When you say package it as a lifestyle channel, you mean as in?
It all starts with your about section.
Oh, okay.
About section has hugely been sorry, it's late at night now. I'm starting to move my words. It has a great impact on how your channel is viewed.
Okay.
I always say your about section is like for yourself, and actually I bring up Banks a lot. I tell people before you even do your branding on your channel, go and do a proper about section because it's like writing a business plan.
Okay. And
usually your channel should have 2 lines at the top with no highs, no hellos, just straight out. This channel does this. Blah, 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 blah. No highs or hellos because the algorithm, it's got a hierarchy to it. And it's digging using those first 2 lines to say this channel's about that.
Okay.
Then underneath you skip a line, you do 2 or 3 lines, expanding more in that, putting in good search terms and everything that work within what you do. Underneath 2 or 3 lines about why you love what you do and what you're involved with and all this.
Okay.
And the end is like, don't forget to subscribe and stuff like that, the call to action. Because the algorithm needs to understand you. And but why I say that to them is the same as, with a business plan, half what you're looking for is to make sure the person asking for the loan understands what they're doing.
Right.
It shows that they have a comprehension. Yeah. And that's why then you can do proper branding and everything your channel once you understand what you actually want to do with it.
So in other words, it's best, especially with the about page, to know, what it is, what the meat and potatoes are.
Yeah.
And that somewhere along the line, somewhere in there, I just basically put down clinically insane.
That's right. You're getting it. That's right. That will help. Actually, don't put that at all. My God, they'll never recommend it. Just because it's so PC on YouTube.
Andrew, see, look at what? It's the truth. And yes, they pay me to carry a gun.
Like our first 2 lines are about section says right off the bat, there's no highs or nothing. This is exactly what it says. Your daily entertainment live and in replay. Every day from Sunday to Friday with creators and celebrity interviews, game nights, and educational how-tos. That's exactly what our channel does. That's the whole thing.
Okay.
No clothes, no nothing. That's telling the algorithm these are the things that can be found on this channel. So if somebody's looking for them, it's in there.
Okay.
Then there's 2 more lines. Now ours is a bit weird because we had a full schedule we had to put in. But yeah, you usually want to try and package it. This is the kind of stuff like when we said the wheel night on that game show, Wheel of Shoutouts. That's what we were saying about your channel. Be going through, you should add this. I recommend you change that. Exactly the stuff we are just talking about.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, I will definitely have to check out your channel. Is it kind of like a panel chat like what we were doing now?
Well, the reason why I never did panels was because we started doing interviews, and people don't understand half the time they're just between an interview and a panel chat. So you get channels like, "Hey, I was on a panel last night. Let me be your interview," and it doesn't work that way. We were trying to build up in interviewees.
Right.
Do you mind if I share the screen one more time?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry
Thank
about
you.
that. I'm a visual person. It's just my way of doing things.
Okay, ready to go?
Yep.
Okay.
So this is our channel here. And that's why, for instance, we package it using playlist.
Oh, okay.
And playlists are a great way, as you do varied topics. You would be doing the same thing and showing your scuba, showing your Sasquatch, and dividing them. And by doing playlists where you put descriptions and titles, this helps you get noticed on YouTube. This helps you get watch time and to get recommended. So you treat the playlist the exact same way as a video.
Yeah, because I do have, or at least I think I do. I do have certain playlists listed and stuff like that, but I don't kind of have that little description thing. Maybe I kind of.
That's everything for the discoverability. That's what makes them pop. We have this one at the top. It's kind of a hack. It's you take your channel because everybody has an uploads, right? Playlist by default.
Yeah.
Instead, you make your own playlist and you put your channel name instead of Push the Studios. You put yours.
Right.
Uploads description, and then when you go, you have your auto add settings in your setting. You can have it set that hopefully you have your channel name, for instance, is in all of your video tags.
Right.
Or something common in your title. You can have it grab it and it'll automatically add them as they come in. So now it's working like an uploads, except the difference is it has your channel name and a description. People are getting crazy watch time from doing this because it's coming up in YouTube recommendations. You see, like, if I want to send you a video, I wouldn't go find it in the video folder because after that video is done, it's probably going to go to somebody else.
Right.
I would send it from here because when you copy the one video and send it, you're actually sending it within the whole playlist.
Right, exactly.
So they're getting all that view time. If they like what you do, they're watching more and more and more and more of what you do.
Yeah, so if they see one video in a particular playlist, they're like, oh, this looks good, I'll check this out.
They could be binge watching for an hour or 2 hours, or they get up to go to the bathroom and it's still running, or go, all those things. The next time they go on, most likely one of your videos is going to be recommended to them again.
Super awesome.
That is true.
There's like this was our interviews. That's why we started building them up more. And we had, I don't know if you remember the video game Earthworm Jim for the early 90s.
Remember the show?
Yeah, Earthworm Jim. Well, that's the creator there. We had Doug Tenaple on. We've had Traveling Clout. We had Sean Ward. He's about 4.5 million subscribers now. Lots. Yeah, there was I'm trying to look through. Don Jameson, he's the host of that metal show on VH1 and Inside the NFL on HBO. And we've had a couple of Emmy Award winners on and stuff like that. And
interesting.
We're still finding our legs with it, where we were going to go with it. But interviews are a lot of work. Especially as you start getting up higher and higher.
Yeah.
On Jameson one, we had to start dealing then with the agent and stuff like that and everything. Michael Price has been on. He's the creator of F is for Family, and he's the head writer in The Simpsons and stuff like that. And, so there's been that's our channel kind of in a nutshell.
Very cool. Yeah, you guys do a fantastic job. And I thank you so much for joining me on my show today. Andrew, thank you so much, man.
Thank you for having me. That was nice to meet you guys as well, Mark and Steve.
Thank you.
Really good to meet you all.
Thank you.
So, Casper, it's getting on 1 in the morning. I actually fell asleep, so I actually do have to go to bed right now.
Yeah, I probably should end the stream as well. It's 11 o'clock here for me, my time. I have to be at work at 5:30 in the morning, so I probably should get going.
Andrew, actually, I'm going to take your advice and remember that 5 things. We're actually work on another city project tomorrow and stuff like that. So I will talk with you guys later. I have obviously working 12 hours detail on weekends, and then I will see everybody on Monday.
You take care of yourself. Be well.
Bye-bye.
Bye, yes.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm going to be ending the show. Thank you very much, Andrew. I really appreciate it again for you joining me.
My pleasure. Thank you.
See you tomorrow on your live show.
Certainly. And Steve,
thank you, Steve.
Okay.
See ya.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, everyone. Wow, what an amazing show here tonight. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by, putting in some comments, and being a part of the show. We had Brent Mitch on the panel today, Bill Terry, Melanie, Mark Stice, Steve from Boston, and Andrew from Pusa Studios. Thank you guys so much. What a surprise to have Andrew here on the show. And thank you, Andrew, for all the tips and ideas and the information that you've given us here today on the show. Really appreciate it. And again, thank you for helping me grow. And I find channels like yours very interesting, and I'm so happy that I found you on YouTube, and I'll be continuing to come to your streams and being a part of your amazing live streams. All right. So thank you, everybody, so much. I'm Casper to y'all. Poos Studios will be going live tomorrow. Please go and check them out, and they will help your channel grow. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. It is 11:02 p.m. It's late. Good night, everybody. I think it was a fantastic stream. I made no mistakes today. Yay. Good night.